I'm Ralph Pagano, and I have no idea where I am. I speak food. Thai, French, Moroccan. I'm fluent in it all. As a chef, it's been my dream to travel the globe and experience the world's flavors. Now, I'm getting that chance. But there's a catch. I've only been given a one-way ticket, I have no clue where I'm headed, and I just have 3 days to earn enough cash to get home. But I have a secret weapon. The language of food is universal. The pressure's on, so let's cook. All right, let's see what we got here. Welcome, Ralph, to Northern Ireland. All right, now it all makes a lot of sense. You've been dropped off on the 5th hole of the Port Rush golf course. We'd love to let you play around, but there is work to do. You have 72 hours to make 203 pounds or 407 American dollars for your return ticket home. If you don't make this money in time, your penalty will be a heaping bowl of the Irish specialty blood pudding. Start off by walking east to the town of Bushmills. When in Bushmills, meet up with Chef Liz Bunting, who will give you an introduction to this amazing country. The clock starts now. Good luck. All right, Bushmills and Liz, here I come. Okay, it's a gray and rainy day in Northern Ireland, and I'm walking to a whiskey distillery. What a shocker. Better than eating blood pudding, though. Congealed hemoglobin and pig fat. I'm all for conservation, but some things are better left on the butcher's floor. It's chilly here in Ireland. Maybe the weather is making me cranky, but there are some positives. Northern Ireland is a meat and potatoes country, and I am a meat and potatoes chef. As long as I don't have to cook outside, I'm feeling good about this one. All right, distillery. I'm almost there. First things first, finding Liz Bunting at the Bushmills distillery. But that's easier said than done because this place is massive and nearly deserted at this hour. In fact, the only sign of life is the constant sound of hammering coming from a back door. I'm Ralph.
Glad to meet you, Ralph.
Nice to meet you. How are you? I can hear the banging down the block. What are you doing in here?
Well, this barrel here, I had to replace the staves in it. So I stave out my new ones in, put the back of the galley in, and leave it airtight. Yeah.
Let me translate for you. Watson is a cooper, and that means it's his job to seal up the barrels the whiskey is aged in. And it sure looks like he could use a hand. Like that.
You need a wee bit more punch, you know.
You saying I'm hitting it weak?
Will I show you?
You saying I'm hitting it like a girl?
Now it's just tight.
Watson, you're pretty good at this. You ever make a mistake?
Plenty of times.
Yeah? What happens when you make a mistake?
That's a trademark of a cooper.
Watson, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go see if I can find Liz and get a job in the kitchen. I think that's where I belong.
Okay.
I'll catch you later.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. My new friend points me in the direction of Liz Bunting, the head chef at the Bushmills cafeteria. She feeds the daily busloads of tourists that come to visit this, the world's oldest and largest distillery. If anyone in this place is overworked in need of a helping hand, it's this woman.
Welcome to Bushmills Distillery in Northern Ireland.
This is beautiful here, bro. You know my story. You know, I'm a chef from New York. I've got 72 hours. I've got to earn about 400 American dollars, 203 pounds.
I've heard a lot about you, and we'll find you a job cooking somewhere.
Nice. Am I going to be cooking with whiskey?
Of course.
Truth be told, I'm not into whiskey, but I'm not dumb enough to let that slip out around here. Liz puts the stuff in just about everything. Pepper steak, beef stew. I half expected her to put it in the scones. Put the whiskey in now? Is it going to flame up?
Well, I hope not.
I bet the only recipe I would consider improved by the whiskey is the cheesecake. And around here, they go through a ton of them. All right. Liz Bunting, she finally let off a little bit. She gave me this great recipe to make. It's one of those no-bake cheesecakes. So this is just butter, graham cracker crumbs, a little pinch of salt. Into the pan we go. Set it and forget it. Now, cream cheese, sugar, 9 ounces. That would have a street value of approximately $10,000. There's 2 more ingredients to this. The heavy cream, about 3/4 of a pint, and 4 capfuls of Bushmills. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. As delicious as this is, I'm not gonna make my meal ticket home by slapping together no-bake cheesecakes and frozen potato wedges. But luckily, Liz has a lead for me.
Well, there's a cheesecake to be taken down to Lord Donnelly, whose birthday is tomorrow. You could take that down to him and deliver it.
For who?
Lord Donnelly.
The Lord?
Yep.
He's got a lot of money, right? Deep pockets,
He's
right?
got lots of money.
He's got lots of money? That's the kind of guy I like to hang around with. Awesome, Liz. Thank you so much. With cash in hand and the Lord's cheesecake in the fridge, I set off to wash away the taste of whiskey with a couple of beers and inquire about a night job.
Well, I've had some luck for you. I've got a friend, Robert Graham. He's from Dundrum Bay Fishery. He is looking for a mussel harvester.
A mussel harvester?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Now, usually the powers that be give me a car, but over here, they don't trust me to drive on the wrong side of the road. Fortunately, in Ireland, you can dial a bus. You?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Robert!
Where have you been, Ralph? The tide won't wait for us. We've got to get going. Here you are, get that on you.
Okay, off to the mussel farm. It's cold and it's wet here, but this might be the most beautiful workplace in the entire country. The pay, not too good. Only about 25 pounds. The job, picking and washing a half-ton of North Atlantic mussels.
And we just pick them up by hand. They grow together like bunches of grapes.
By hand?
By hand, yep.
Wow. It seems like a lot of work.
It is.
Do you have a bed that maybe is a little bit higher up? Like maybe bar height?
No, don't work like that.
No, huh?
Doesn't work like that.
All right, so we go like this. This is, no pun intended, back-breaking work. You're down, you're up, you're down, you're up.
The best thing to do is when you're down, stay down.
When you pick 1,000 pounds of mussels, you're really moving well over a ton. Everything is caked in mud and seaweed, and every time you lift your foot, it's a battle just to get it out of the muck. Should we start to load them up?
Yeah, we've got enough here now.
Who does the loading?
We do.
That's what I was worried about. Keep on giving me the broken side, you notice that? I'm beginning to dread the prospect of cleaning this catch, at least until I hear the magic word. Machine. Life in the factory is a short, brutish experience for these guys. They're dumped in a holding tank, hosed off, and their beards are shaved. Then they wind up in front of a judge. The smaller ones, they get a pardon and they go back to the sea. The big ones, well, it's death by a slow simmer at the hands of Belfast's finest chefs. And so, as my first day in Northern Ireland comes to a close, I'm finding that there's very little justice in this part of the world. Today was pretty rough. I fed hundreds of tourists at the Bushmills cafeteria and harvested 1,000 pounds of mussels. But for only $92, it was hardly worth the effort. The verdict is in, folks. I've got to do better tomorrow. Coming up next, will a Lord's cheesecake deliver me from poverty?
Oh my God!
Or will I be forced to suck down some blood pudding?
Well, I'm just glad it's not me going for the job.
Yeah.